What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. There, chat the damn thing again, people. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, it is Reggae Boyz Watch. It is the Reggae Boyz Watch. I don't know. New players actually confirmed by the head of state. You get me? I said the head of the Jamaica Football Federation confirmed a few names. We know that, and we had asked the coach about a few new names who he would have confirmed on the channel as well, but we're gonna play a small clip and then we're gonna dive into who those new players are, because yes, I know that it was said a few names were called. We're gonna talk a bit about it. But before we do anything, people, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we're gonna also do a lot of big ups. I don't know, the Reggae Girls them just don't play. We know it's the Reggae Boyz Watch, but we still have to big up the Reggae Girls, and we're gonna talk a bit about that as well. With the Reggae Girls, and we have to big them up said speed. So we have a lot to talk about, people. There's a lot coming up in this segment, in this episode of the Reggae Boyz Watch here. And we're gonna also talk about who the new players that are confirmed will be, will be kicking out of the squad, because again, we also heard that some players get bum up. Really, we hear the coach speak about players that would have been players that will be cut from the squad. If the coach says players are gonna get bum up, you must know that. Yeah, Tavon Gray, go on in good over there, Keenan Davis. We're gonna go through some. We're gonna talk about a few players that have played this weekend. We don't want to miss no players, so help me. You could find all of the players them that would have missed this weekend and really take a look at them, people. Some timely returns as well. Because we have a few departments where I would say the midfield is always an issue. The midfield is always an issue, right? There's never a time where the midfield is not an issue, but I think that we're undermining the issues we're having in other departments, namely in the strikers department. And as you can see, there's a monster. Well, there's two monsters that are on this thumbnail. Literal monsters. And me say so. The coach literally called them monsters in an own term. And two of them up on the thumbnail. We're going to talk about them. So if you know the face, you can know who. If you don't know the face, stick around and you will find out who are they. Everybody on the thumbnail we're going to talk about. I think there's somebody on the thumbnail where somebody on the thumbnail get him game as well. So if you don't know the players, them stick around and you will find out. But people, in the meantime, in between time, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, and we can play the national anthem of the channel, and then we get right into the ball game.
When Pree TV, big them up. Yes, sir, when they catch the family, big up Pree TV. Like, share, subscribe.
I don't know about Pree TV, we are big up, I don't know. Boom! I go about Pree TV, you don't know how to pick. Big up yourself every time.
Like, share, and subscribe to Pree TV.
I will tell them say about Pree TV. I will tell them thirst is nothing. Zoom in for the diamond then.
Oh,
image
shit.
is everything. Obey your image. I will make them know. I've seen enough TV before, but I've never seen a TV like this. I've seen enough station before. Pree TV, the one you top the list. Room! Shizzle for cheesy. I didn't know bigging up Pree TV would be so easy. Kaboom! Room! Sham! Kaboom!
Yeah, people. So bigging up Pree TV is so easy. Just go ahead and hit that like button. You can go ahead and touch that like button for me right now. People, when the national anthem of the channel I play, it is just time to have you guys know when you can go ahead and hit that like button. People have two big ups, so I have to big up first before getting to the bar game. I don't want to say it is sponsors because I'm not really sponsors, but we have two big ups and we're going to start do a lot more of this coming in time. But first and foremost, people have to big up Coach Stanley. I don't know, Coach Stanley is keeping his birthday party, I think called Jersey event, Saturday, March 14. Come out early, buy out the bar. You know which part of the people, to the GV Car Park. That is 1 Caledonia Avenue, Kingston, across from Up Park Camp. So you go out and show Coach Stanley. You don't know, for all the Aggie Animal, the Excelsior persons, them, everybody in football, you don't know, Coach Stanley has been great to the sport. So you go over there and want to make sure, say, if you want an event to go Saturday, March 14. Make sure you're there, live in living colors with Court Stanley jersey edition. Just wear a jersey and go buy out the bar, man. Complimentary food will be served, people. That is Court Stanley jersey birthday party, Saturday, March 14. Right? That's the first big up. Big up Court Stanley. The second big up, we're shouting out. It's a thing called Angela's Cookout. Angela's annual cookout, people. It's Angela's annual cookout. That's Friday, March 20, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And you can see the menu on screen. If you're interested in that as well, that one they are legend grandmother. You adore her thing, so you get me and say well, for sure some love and big up the legend as well. So yeah, that is that. So we could jump right into the ball game right now. I'm gonna start by bigging up the Reggae Girls them first and foremost, because that is the first thing on the agenda. Even though it's the Reggae Boyz watch, but we have to also big up the Reggae Girls them as well, people. And we have to start by bigging up Reggae Girls them on their 3-2 victory over, I would say, them group rivals, Nicaragua. Game just done now. It was streamed live on Talawa TV. Do the live watch along. Elite Sports, the legend himself, did a live watch along, and Jason Guna TV. So I was struggling through between all three of them, listening the comments. You get me? I said, so big up the girls them, and again, we offer to take the time out to big up the girls them. Goals by Khadija Bonisha with a brace. And the day I think Jamaica was losing 1-0 actually, and we came back into the game. Two goals by Khadija Bonisha and a goal by Shania Hales to make it 3-2 to the Reggae Girls, to have them going top of the group. I think they were already top of the group, right? But let me just bring it up real quick so you can see what I go on. I think everybody they done a tune in already. If you never tune in already, people have to show the girls them some more love. Me myself are the first one will hold my hand up, and I'm trying to do a lot better along this line, people, but in time. But for now, if one thing I know, next match at Jamaica, next match at Keeper Stadium, I will be there. We have to start with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, people, and that is it. So we have to pick up the Reggae Girls and people. I'm telling this already, I'm telling you again. Khadija Bonisha is the best football player we have currently at Jamaica. And I know that people don't like the comparison because it's not me comparing her with men, but I'm comparing the level that she's at. Jamaica don't have no player that is currently playing at the level of Khadija Bonisha. So 2 games played, 2 victories, 19 goal difference, 6 points. So we are top of the group. We are actually tied on points with Nicaragua, who played a game more than us. So that is it with the Reggae Girls. And we have to take the time out to say big up the Reggae Girls. But really and truly, Khadija Bonisha are the best baller in the island right now. Hands down, bar none. You get me? I say really big baller. She's super special, people. We have to make sure so we give her flowers as well. Because sometimes them say a king don't get crowned in our own town. And it seems like the same thing goes for a queen. And I don't think she's getting the crown in her own town. You get me? I say we have to recognize people. Hold on. Yeah, audio check. Yeah, we have to recognize the talent and recognize something special. I think Khadija Bonisha is going into the categories of a Usain Bolt. You get me? I say a Shelly and Free greatness, like absolute greatness. So we have to really take time out to pick up Khadija Bonisha in what she's doing, people. But yeah, all right. So big up the Reggae Girls them, and we have to take the time out to do that before we jump right into the ball game. So we could get into the ball game right now, people, because the Reggae Boyz watch is not going to be a long show. Let me make sure I drop this link to anybody who want to join. Feel free to join the show from Shirley, people. The ball game them supposed to be 90 minutes max. You get me? I say the ball game is going to be limited to 90 minutes max. All right, so Jamaica should have dropped like 20. Let me just take a quick look in the comment section before we get the ball game rolling. Up ball Pree. Please mention Tavan Gray scoring and Wizarding playing regular. Make the space. No, yeah, definitely we have to highlight that. Whereas we have, I think we're having an issue at right back right now. I think we're having an issue at right back. We're going to take a look at it. Pick up yourself, Kemar Brown. Manners and respect, ball Pree. Pick up yourself, Jack Gans. Pick up yourself, J.A. Hummingbird in the building. Good night, King. How about if we say players who are not selected instead of kicked out of the squad? All right. It's more politically correct. Yeah, it's more politically correct, but sometimes the harsh reality of a saying. A member said the coach came out and the coach said what? The ship bomb up. The ship bomb up, so some players just overboard. You get me? I say, and it is what it is. We take a look at the thumbnail on the screen right now. You're gonna see two monsters and two midfielders, and I think that boy, that one is gonna be a conundrum because one of the midfielder them over here say there. No papers not there for him, right? No papers not there for him, but guess what? One of the midfielders them way on a yellow card who's on the current thumbnail is with me on a red card. When I say yellow card, one of the players them who's on a red card on the thumbnail, will he be making the trip? Will he be making the trip, or is he one of the players that would have been bumped up in the what you call it now, or is thrown off the ship? We're gonna talk a bit about it because that one is ticklish, and I'm gonna give my opinion on it. I'm gonna give my honest opinion on it in terms of Louis Baker making getting his papers right now, in terms of what we do with Jonathan Russell, Jonathan Russell. So it's a lot to talk about, people. So we will go through it little by little. Bear with me, and then we shall go through it a little by little. Yeah, people. So how are you guys doing today? It's a Monday night. It's well, not the best day of the week. Mondays, I think most of we hate Mondays. U20 tomorrow night. We're gonna talk a bit about the U20s as well. We're gonna preview the game tomorrow. Big up to Reggae Girls, great game. Big up yourself, Jay. Hummingbird U20s in the morning, the final game of the round. Big up King and everyone, Bossa. Big up yourself, Conrad Smith. One Bonisha, one legend to the world. Jamaica, big win. Jamaica women, big win. Good win, Reggae Girls, says J. Ross and Cameron Brown. Reggae vs. Reggaeton tomorrow, says Uptown 1J. Blackwood was impressive. My woman of the match. I mean, woman of the match. Blackwood, says J. Hummingbird. She's the best. Says Alte. Conrad Smith says, yep, she's special. Yep. Rep. Yep, indeed. People born in the normal enough. I don't know. We can't take too long to recognize Bonnie's greatness, people. The link is in the comment section. Feel free to join. I wouldn't mind one of the Empress them joining the show and give their tip. Which new players we have? All right, stick around. We're going to talk about it. We're going to play the clip if we can get the clip to be played. I love how Shaw plays unselfishly. She is not focusing on getting a trick. She shares the ball and the glory, says J.A. Hummingbird, as she should. Tavan Gray must be called for right back. Would call West too, but he wasn't in the list. Okay, Tavan Gray definitely is one to watch. Louis Baker injured. We're going to talk a bit about it. Who was the woman of the match? Girl of the match. Sometimes it's always a girl, you know, because you don't want to say girl and it sounds derogatory, because we know say it's Jamaican term, and I think nanny balling, I think I know where you're coming from. Don't think you're coming from a disrespectful place, but the word girl is kind of ticklish in how it's used. I know you can use it in a way where it's not derogatory, because I think it's probably the patois saying for a woman or girl, we just say girl, but the woman of the match to keep it more respectful. Yeah, man. So big up on yourself to everybody. We could get the ball game on the way. Now we could kick off the ball game. Right. No. So first and foremost, people. I'm gonna start right there, so, and it's a reason I'm gonna start right there, right? I'm gonna start right here. So after I big up the Reggae Girls, then me have to start right here. So with a new player who should be on the block come March, right? First and foremost, and again, that one yeah, it gonna be very interesting because let me see if I can find the interview first that that was done. Let me bring up the interview first, play it, and then we're gonna point out a few interesting things from the interview. The interview is credited from TVJ, so all credits goes to TVJ Sports for the interview. It was a very, very interesting. It's a short interview, but it's very interesting. I'm gonna tell you some things I'm gonna pick from the interview here, which is very interesting, and you have to follow me and listen carefully because you don't know about Pree TV style. It is very interesting. I think this probably fly over a lot of people's heads because in the interview, the presenter said something, right? And I was waiting for the what's it called? I was waiting for the let me remove this at the stage and let me bring up this. Yeah, I was waiting for the president to say the names, all right, and the president didn't say the name, so it's very interesting. Tell me if you can hear in the comment section. Actually, I need to go right here to make sure that I can hear while I'm playing it. All right, so this is the interview, people, courtesy of TVJ Sports.
JFF President Michael Ricketts says some new overseas-based players will be brought into the Reggae Boyz squad for the FIFA Intercontinental World Cup playoffs set for Mexico in March. Ricketts says the players, who could include Lewis Baker of Stoke City and Andre Brooks of Sheffield United, both in the English Championship, are among the players who could be brought in, having secured their Jamaican documents.
He would have had a list of some new players that he would have brought in.
All right, people, you can hear loud and clear, right? You not hear this loud and clear, right? So, more pull up back one specific part, right? So, if you realize that the presenter said who could include Lewis Baker. I'm pull it back up so you can hear properly. Listen again.
Documents.
He would have had a list of
Sheffield United, both in the English Championship, are the FIFA Intercontinental World Cup playoffs set for Mexico in March. Ricketts says the players, who could include Lewis Baker of Stoke City and Andre Brooks of Sheffield United.
So, the reporter say the players could, COULD, include Lewis Baker and Andre Brooks. Now, question. Again, when the presenter said so, I was expecting the president to name drop a few players, but listen good and listen clear.
Both in the English Championship, are among the players who could be brought in, having secured their Jamaican documents.
He would have had a list of some new players that he would have brought in, and can't go into the details, but yes, there are some players that we were waiting on. Not the big name that most people are expecting. We still haven't heard from.
So, him saying, can't go into the details, but it's not the big name. We all know who's the big name that we're waiting on. The big name himself, one Mason Unit. But let's continue and listen what him say.
From him. But yes, there are some players that we were waiting on. Not the big name that most people are expecting. We still haven't heard from him. But we have some new and young, exciting, energetic players that would have gotten their documentation, which would have qualified them to represent us.
So we have some new and energetic young players who have gotten their documents. Exciting. Why are these new and exciting players in my keep close to him chest? Because the presenter give it two names and say it could be them, but the president call name them. President, did you tell the reporter off screen and then say you can't call the name them? Because why would the presenter go time way to say Lewis Baker and Andre Brooks? Remember again though, here on Pree TV with the interview I'm do, I name called some names. One of the names them that was called was Andre Brooks. Actually, the interview is on the cut piece of the interview and they drop it today. And I think it wasn't me. It was a caller that called in and asked Coach Speed about Andre Brooks. And he said, monster. He went out of his way to say monster. And again, when he was asked about players, Coach went out of his way to tell us that Louis Baker got his passport. Now, again, the interesting thing about Louis Baker is that Louis Baker has been injured, but we're gonna listen to the rest of the interview and then we'll talk about the players there.
Meanwhile, Ricketts says they have kept a close eye on New Caledonia as well as the Democratic Republic of Congo, who they could also face if they get to the final of Pathway 1 of the qualifiers.
Both Coley and Speed would have done that. We would have, of course, we have the apparatus to do that. So I'm sure that both coaches, Coley and Speed, would have utilized the apparatus to look at these players and, of course, do their own assessment. Speed did watch a game with the Congo, I think, and his report to us was that there seem to be flaws, but we now must put things in place to exploit those weaknesses.
There seem to be flaws. And it just knows the flaws there. The big, bad, almighty New Caledonia and DR Congo, there are flaws in them game, right? Everybody have them flaws. Everybody have them ways.
The Reggae Boyz will face New...
Yeah, so, all right, we could jump right into all the things over here as well. We have to stay the time out and big up Jeremy, current a kick. Jeremy constantly do this, people. Show the channel love. Drop him super chat. And drop him comment in the super chat. He say active, like up the live, people. The man pay super chat for telling him to hit that like button, people. You get me? I said the man put money on the board and remind him to hit that like button. So yeah, people. So they back to the ball game now. So the presenter said Louis Baker and Andre Brooks, right? And that is why Louis Baker and Andre Brooks is currently on the thumbnail. And as you can see right here, that is why Louis Baker and Andre Brooks is on the thumbnail, right? Follow me, people. But there's also on the thumbnail two other baller. If you can name them two other baller, them actually bring up at the thumbnail so you can actually see the thumbnail. If you can name the two other baller, again, we know the baller in the Jamaican jersey. He has played for Jamaica many times, scored many goals for Jamaica over the last couple of years. Mr. Jonathan Russell himself. However, in my opinion, there's a conundrum that's currently happening with Jonathan Russell. Here's the conundrum. After first and foremost, highlight what Jonathan Russell has gone in with this weekend. Jonathan Russell scored a brace over the weekend. Let's first and foremost highlight the fact that Jonathan Russell scored a brace over this weekend. That's the first thing. So Jonathan Russell, save as new. Okay, let me save this one as new. Okay, that's what I was doing now. Yeah, here we go. So Jonathan Russell scored a brace over the weekend, right? Goal scoring midfielder scored a brace this weekend, but he's not a new player. Louis Baker is the new player that they earmark. And again, in my opinion, Louis Baker and Jonathan Russell plays the same exact position. Both of them, in my opinion, I think operates best probably as creative midfielders. They can be 8s, they can be 10s. Now, if you get a new player in Louis Baker, I think it's safe to say that Jonathan Russell is out. But here's the conundrum now, people. Here is the conundrum right now, and here's where it gets very tricky. So Louis Baker is the new player that, well, the president didn't earmark the player. However, the reporter earmarked the player. Pick up yourself, Jeremy, and welcome to the show. Respect for the super chat as well, my bro. Manners and respect. Well, go on.
Yeah, man, every time, man.
Jim me there right now and a king. So you know
Jim,
chip in
where do I Jim? Why? Give me for that. All
the
right.
king, you know.
Alright, here I go on. I go on the thing in the background when you're ready for chip in. I go on burn the fire when you're ready for chip in here.
Come on, yeah, king man.
Alright, so Jeremy is in the background. He's at the Kim. He's not at the gym, people. But anyways, back to the ball game now. Ball game time. Ready. Louis Baker, earmark, new player to be in the squad. However, take a look at your screen and recognize something. So Louis Baker is 30 years old, and I know say right I say it's the England flag, but that is one website. You know, say funny enough, people, before the same time when Coach Speed came on here to say that Louis Baker got his nationality. No, not his nationality. Got his passport. Let me say it how it is. Louis Baker getting his passport. Something very interesting happened because people usually depend on all of the site. They might check out what going with all of the ball. And before we go on the injury card with Louis Baker, right? I'm just showing something first and foremost. And this is something that you'll be seeing more of when, again, I really hope to continue that. I have to finish the series way before the squad is picked. Now, the ironic thing about this is football. And the country already saying Jamaica. So I don't think the switch is completed, but there are some apps that's already saying that Louis Baker is nationality saying Jamaica already, right? So you can see it clearly. I show Jamaica. In primary position is attacking midfield, can play central or even defensive midfield. 30-year-old, born 1995. However, if you take a look right here, so you see he's currently injured from November 7th. Oh, there now. March, started, kiss my neck back. December, January, February, March. That's 4 months out. So earmarking, dropping Louis Baker, and he has been out for the last 4 months. His expected return date is saying unknown. I think we don't know when Louis Baker come back. So we get Bala and Bala injured. You can't make this up, people. We finally get a midfielder and the midfielder injured. See the inactive, not in the squad. Ankle injury. The Bala pick up an ankle injury from in November. From in November, the ball 2025 for the last 4 months, Louis Baker and kick a ball. So what's good getting a new player? Good, because we need Louis Baker for the now. After the now, we need him, you know. But injured player don't make no sense. However, before he was injured, people, he played 12 games and had 4 goals and assists. People are striker numbers them from a midfielder. A striker numbers them from a midfielder. This is a goal scoring midfielder. So I just hope say the ball can fall back in time. I know that. Let me see Stoke City fixtures coming up. So Stoke City have 1, 2, 3, 4 games, I would say, or 3 games before the squad is named, right? Let's see. Today are the 2nd. Let's see if him can. I don't know people. I don't know people. Just when we get ball off injured, we can't make this up. He's normally injury prone. That's why him not make it in football. Say Chevron.
I know Andre Brooks can play originally a central midfielder.
Yeah, I know he's originally a central midfielder.
So that's our next good news.
Yeah, that's our next good news. But I just show you how unfortunate it will be. As one baller is announced, it's a baller when I play for 4 months. You get me? I say we could have really used Louis Baker expertise, goal scoring midfielder. Now, the reason why I'm bring up Louis Baker and somebody just tagged me in a group. Your background kind of nice, bro. So mute when you're not talking. I am mute when you're not. You tell me. So the reason why I'm bring up Louis Baker is because there's a conundrum now Because you can't bring a baller if he's injured, right? So if he's injured, you're no use to us. It's good paperwork, new baller, but you're injured, no make no sense. You're as good as probably Jonathan Russell right now. But let's talk about Jonathan Russell, because Jonathan Russell is a baller way. I don't think a lot of us understand Jonathan Russell. You know, I'm not think we understand Jonathan Russell. Now, Jonathan Russell, John Russell is a goal scoring midfielder. Again, I think that the way he was used, especially as a starter, in some of the game them in terms of him on field, him link up play, him command of the ball, he's not a midfielder that wants to dictate the play, the tempo of the game, and one of them maestro. He's a player who want to crash the box, get goals. I always say, when we talk about Jonathan Russell, we have to talk about Marwan Fellaini, the baller we used to do at Everton. He's a goal scoring midfielder, right? Now, John Russell over this weekend scored a brace in his team 2-2 draw in League One. He's currently playing for Mansfield in League One. Now, Jonathan Russell picked up a red card in the last game he played for Jamaica, in that game against Curacao that we failed to automatically qualify for the World Cup. He picked up a red card. So that means he's out. I think it was 2 yellow cards, right? 2 yellow cards. Give him a red card, which means that he's out for the first game and he should be able to play the second game. Now, I personally asked the coach, what's your view on players where they're on a red card? That is John Russell, Ian Frey, Shamar Nichols. Out of the 3 of them, Ian Frey league just start. However, Ian Frey, to my surprise, was on the bench in Inter Miami's 4-2 victory in a game that Lionel Messi scored a brace. It was, as usual, it's the Messi show over there. Messi scored a brace in the 4-2 victory. Let me see who I play right back for them, because I was surprised that like them get, who is this Mora youth? Who is this Mora youth we have Ian Frey on the bench? Where him come from? Them getting a new baller, Ian Frey on the bench, you know, people. So them get a baller from Racing Club. So Ian Frey start the season on the bench, not a good look. Them getting a new baller named Mora. Never in the team. Now, out of these 3 ballers, Ian Frey not playing the first game. Alarm bells. To me personally, alarm bells are starting to ring, because I'm wondering if out of the 3 that's on a yellow card and a red card, who should we bring? Who should we bring for the playoffs? I've always said Ian Frey, because Dexter Lembikisa not playing no senior football. So we have a God Almighty issue at right back. So I've always said that if I'm to bring one, I'd bring Ian Frey. What say you, Jeremy?
They have right backs, man, whenever you're ready for them.
Whenever I'm ready for them, all right, we're going to circle back the right backs. When we talk about Tavon Gray, when I'm going, we're going to bring up some right backs. Hold on, we're so circling. All right, people, Jeremy have the right back, them loaded. So, look at the screen and identify the player that is not playing in the senior football. His name is Dexter Lembikisa. And based on the criteria, in my opinion, Dexter has been a good soldier for us over the years. I'm not lying. If it was up to me and sentiments, I would have try get Dexter in the team. But the sentiments can't do that. The ship bomb up. We failed to go there automatically, and Dexter was one of the players that was there as well. So none of the players them were there no have no God Almighty right to the team, especially if you're not playing at your club. You're supposed to do something. You're supposed to kick down the door where people are saying, yo, you can't lift Dexter. Nobody can say me can't lift Dexter. Well, I know me I pick the team. Nobody can say the coach can't lift Dexter. Nobody can say Dexter after did it because Dexter did well over the years. Yeah, him have credit in the bank. Also, he didn't have the best game against Curacao. But since that last game against Curacao, let's find the game. 78 minutes he played. Him go back at him club that he was on loan. And only once he played 78 minutes in the EFL trophy, not the EFL Cup. EFL trophy, I think it's a trophy for the lower league teams. Then he played 2 minutes in League One. 2 dega minutes in League One before making his return to Wolves. And he played 90 minutes for Wolves U21 against Manchester United U21. And again, another 90 minutes. U21. Since then, he has only played U21 football. Just like Kyle Dixon. And if me can't stay here and defend Kyle Dixon, I can't defend Tavon. I can't defend Dexter Lembikis, all right? So, when I can't defend Dexter Lembikis, now I have to keep one eye on Ian Frey. Because if Ian Frey is going to miss the first game, and Ian Frey is not going to be playing football for Inter Miami, chances are, what sense would it make to bring Ian Frey? Again, I don't expect Ian Frey to really lose him game. But in the season opener, would I expect Ian Frey to start because he's a starting right back. So again, I keep an eye on Ian Frey's situation because out of all three of them, I was saying Ian Frey have to be the one we bring. Remember when I asked the coach saying a squad of 26 man. I know that only 23 can be there on a match day card, right? Which means that 3 of them are going to stand regardless. Now, would you want to just bring those 3 and set them for day at the stands because them can't play the first game regardless? Now, Shamar Nicholson, definitely a one we get bang up thrown out. He's jungle man. Me say jungle man, me can't defend jungle man no more. Them have a saying say, God help those who help themselves. I'm not God. And the coach is not God, but you have to help yourself, Shamar. You're not helping yourself. You're not in the squad. 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 The last time you kicked football for any type of football, you played 90 minutes. That was for Jamaica. Before that, you're not in the squad. You're on the bench. You're only playing 29 minutes. You played literally more football for Jamaica than club. So your last 3 90 minutes, 2 90 minutes was for Jamaica. And we can't even find enough games to make up those 2 90 minutes. So you're getting more game time for country than for club, Shamar. I can't defend Shamar. I can't defend. So Shamar bomb up overboard. I don't expect to see Shamar in the team. I personally don't expect to see Shamar in the team. That's one, right?
Back to the midfield looking I see Brandon Covers starting my team.
Who that?
Brandon Covers.
Brandon Covers. Brandon Covers is playing right back.
No man. He play right midfield.
Right midfield?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. We can bring up Brandon.
What you say is on Arvin Nibs. Good midfield can get in, you know.
All right, I'm gonna bring them up when we reach right. So don't remember them. I want to finish the 3 players them with the on yellow card first to see if we can actually bring them. So we can X Shamar. I don't expect him to be there. I expect Shamar to be one of the players them where the coach say the ship bomb up and he's overboard. Now, John Russell is an interesting one because John Russell, I think that is one of the players them where most Jamaican feel for understand. But John Russell record speak for itself. And now he scored a brace over the weekend. I think he was the only, no, not only. Tavon Gray scored, John Russell scored. Who else scored this weekend as a Reggae boy? So he was one of the few Reggae boys to score this weekend. 25-year-old John Russell. Also missing the first game because of a red card. But look at his record for Jamaica. Where's his record for his country? So for national team, John Russell have 5 goals in 17 games. So he's a goal scoring midfield. So would I bring John Russell? Big up John Russell for scoring double at the weekend against AFC Wimbledon. And I think AFC Wimbledon, if memory serves me right, also have another midfielder in the name of Delana Splat should be there. Where's Delana Splat? Where is Delana Splat? He's inactive. He's not playing. Delana Splat is in that squad team here. He's inactive. He's not playing, people. So the Delana Splat is not playing. And while we talk about Delana Splat, our esteemed scout brought up a name, Brandon Cover. Because you can't say Delana Splat and not say Brandon Cover. They're sold as a pair. So this is Brandon Cover. His last game, he was on the bench, Scout. His last game on the 20th, he's saying that he's on the bench. He's in League One. League One, 73 minutes. So again, personally, Scout, I can tell you, I don't expect Brandon Cover to be anywhere near this Reggae Boyz team right now. He's one for the future, but not one for the now. Brandon Cover is currently playing in League One. Brandon Cover doesn't fit the criteria. Does he? Brandon Cover played for Jamaica? Well, in playing our friendly, I don't know if he can be grandfathered in. But I think Brandon Cover is one for the future. I won't even waste any more time on Brandon Cover, to be honest. So with that said, I don't expect Jonathan Russell to be there. Personally, I don't expect him to be there. If you ask me, would I bring John Russell? Personally, I said no. So if I'm not bringing John Russell, he's on a red card for the first game. I'm not bringing Shamar, he's on a red card. He misses the first game. And now the player that I would have bring in Ian Frey. Again, we're going to revisit whether or not Ian Frey lost his game. Right? We're going to revisit it. Yeah. Brace him score. Yeah,
come on. Personally, I'm not Covers to get calling him the highlights. Say, oh, boss. Game and things.
Yeah, man, he's playing, but him left on the bench last game. So he needs consistent football at senior level. And I get what I say, so highlight him. Big up Brandon Cover. We see say you make a move and you play senior football. One day thing, but you know make the cut right now, Brandon Cover. This is not the time to experiment.
Next midfield, I want to check now Harvey Nibs.
Harvey Nibs.
Yeah.
All right, remember bringing up that midfield. Harvey. Last name?
Nibs is okay.
Okay, all right. Charlton in play for. Okay, all right, we'll get round to that part. So we can finish that segment. So personally, the only one out of the three I said I would bring or I would want to see in the team, personally, if it was me that's picking the team, I think that would have been Ian Frey, but no. Let's see if we can find right backs to replace Ian Frey. All right. But Lewis Baker, people, I think if Lewis Baker is not fit for this weekend, we can clearly say that we have to take a look at Lewis Baker for the World Cup if we qualify. I don't know, people. I really don't know. This ball like kick a ball since November. I don't know. Lewis Baker, thanks for getting your paper. Lewis Baker, big up for getting your paper. That rhyme, people. Bars for days. Lewis Baker getting paper, but him injured. So him can't make this squad right now. Anyways, run out of lyrics. So yeah. So big up Lewis Baker. The next player that was earmarked by the reporter was Andre Brooks. And people, I don't know why I'm gonna clip up the interview where the coach say. The coach say when Alex asked the coach, well, hold on, let me play it. Let me find the interview and play it and I'm gonna hear what the coach say about Lewis Baker. You think a joke, boy? Yeah? You want to know what the coach say about? No, not Lewis Baker, Andre Brooks. Listen to what the coach have to say about Andre Brooks. Let me find it and play it. And people, if you have not watched the video as yet, I think you guys would have seen that I tried to cut up the live that Coach Speed would have done. Oh, here comes Alex. Alex, hear him name. Alex flies up.
Yeah, we get called my name, so I go up, yeah. Remember, me mentioned to the coach about Andre Brooks. Forget
How you could say?
monster. He's a
Monster.
monster. Yes. So you know what that mean. Bro,
Yeah, no,
it that
man.
bad for you, man. Brooks bad. Maggie Congo hold a problem. If Congo gonna really like mark him out of game, Maggie them whole heap a problem. But Congo have a
Sure.
midfielder play for Sunderland named
Yeah,
Sadiki.
in the
Yeah.
You
past
know,
Macedonia.
yeah, yeah, all right. Macedonia. We there Caledonia. Caledonia, New
Yeah.
Caledonia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
don't look past New Caledonia.
yeah, New Caledonia. We might give them a problem, a problem still. You see me?
Yeah.
Might give them a problem. But you know what? My favorite speed with them type of game, yeah? Because we see it over and over again. And people gonna say, oh, it's JPL, it's not high level, like, but speed
Yo,
know how
so
to
why
get
you could have talk? Which people talk so? Which
people like
people
comment
talk so?
section gonna say that. We don't know over our next channel. Cause them say me a bootlicker. So we are
So,
tell us how we see
so
it.
when we can say the people them say it's only JPL. It is only JPL. why have you why have you to make the people them talks?
When I go and like say speed can qualify the team. I saw the man them make it look like, you know. I saw the man them make it look like.
But Andre
I know
Brooks, we go focus on Andre Brooks a little bit there before we go into a piece of bargain. Because big of yourself, Jason Guna. People stop what you're doing right now. Over 200 and other with there.
and Jason
Stop
Guna now do no Joseph now do no show no better so tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream. Yeah. No preview show up on the under 21 for break it down. Me not see no one.
No man,
Guys, you know,
Jason do a live today with you know see Jason live Jason do a
Reggae
live
Girls.
Reggae Girls. No man, Jason do him live them man. So Jason asked the question, where would you guys play Brooks? Personally, Brooks is a right winger for me right now. I think Jermaine did also mention that he can play central midfield. I think a lot of people said
He play
he
central,
can play central.
midfield. He play central
I think,
midfield
man,
for
we need
Sheffield.
midfield.
Sometimes.
We have Bailey, you know, where we are going to put books right wing when we have Bailey. Good wingers. I think that
Is
will
that
create
true?
anything in the midfield, man. We need the midfield.
But
Yeah.
Bailey can also play number 10 or play a second striker if needed
Why you
as
want to
well.
play Boyle number 10? If I bet I'm Bashi, headband. They call him Bashi the headband killer in a number 10. Why you don't play Bashi in a number 10 then?
So
If you
so
want to play
basically,
big,
what I say, Brooks and Bailey won't be out there at the same time.
No,
play Brooks in
let's get
midfield.
names. Let's get names. I'll play it in my midfield and
Midfield is the
defense.
key. Midfield is the key, King.
So where that play Brooks as a number 10?
Me that play him as a number 8. At this time, I think that do a good. No, I'm not playing number 10. You know why I'm not playing a number 10? Because I'm silky, him want to touch them and on move on the ball and can create space and for create open plays. More play him like number 10. And if Lewis Baker come back fully fit, I'll play him side of Isaac Hayden. I think Lewis Baker can get the ball retention, link the defense to the attack properly. What we want John Russell to do, I think Lewis Baker will do it 10 times more better. So that would be my midfield: Lewis Baker, Isaac Hayden, and Andre Brooks in a Mickle Park for me.
Yeah, but yeah, so coach did mention Alex asked the coach, and the coach, let me see if I can find it and play. But Alex came over here to remind him what the coach said. Monster of a player in Andre Brooks. I'm gonna keep on mix up Andre Brooks and Lewis Baker. Yeah, so Andre Brooks, monster of a player. Let me see. Let me read a few comments there real quick. Why even say girl when we don't say boy after match? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I allow it to. King David, why look like you smoke some herb tonight? No, man, I'm tired. I'm a bit tired, but the show must go on. Big up the girls, I'm like up the show Newton thing is saying Lewis Baker coming off a 4-month injury working on his fitness now. So Lewis Baker is back in training. You know, some anybody saw Lewis Baker there?
Yeah, them saying if come back. They saying if come back early March, so I don't know. We have to wait and see him probably come back this week, game week, this weekend. That's what we want to watch and see. You understand me? You can't really rush in fitness. And that's why it's essential for a Ravel night team to you. And after me I come from, but the coach not. Me nothing told me I hear the coach really maybe not gonna ravel in my team still.
Yeah.
Isn't
People hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's on one
it?
umbrella page. What's on
So
one
let's say
umbrella?
bash headband for the night thinking.
Bash headband. Here's where me can answer the bash headband for the end of the team here. I hope to tonight, because me been a stall on the top 5. So me have a list of top 5 in each position for me want to see. And based on what the coach say, based on who's available, I think that you should get the number 1 pick if he's available, if it was my opinion. Or if you can't get number 1, you get number 1. I mean the number 1 and the number 2 pick, because it's a 26-man squad. And a 26-man squad, it should be easy. You have 4 goalkeeper, 4 center half.
I think he needs so much goal.
No, but in a 26-man squad, you have bring 4 goalkeeper. I tell you, usually it's easy. Let me show you how easy it is.
You can't big 3 goalkeeper, man. You have a big 4.
But I tell you, most likely to be. Listen, 4 goalkeeper, 4 center half, 4 striker. That's our 12, right?
4 striker needs more striker.
2 right back, 2 left back. That's our 16. 2 all in midfielder, 18. 2 number 8, 20. 2 right winger, 2 left winger, and 2 attacking midfielder, 26. That is our 26-man squad supposed to comprise.
All right, so
play for every position. So tell me why.
Yeah. So who does start a centre back right now? Lati Bodia play good. When I skip over the Andre Brooks thing right now, but we are say Lati Bodia has been playing very good into his role at Coventry right now. Richard King and Freckleton, them a play good sometimes, as the coach said, sometimes the partnership look good, sometimes it don't look good. Would you play a back 3? Or if you not play a back 3, you play a back 4, but you put Rico Henry and Lewis and Webster to start on the CMO. So you play a Webster left wing or either vice versa. To help with the defensive solidity of the left wing position. It start the 2 of them.
It's gonna be tricky and I said I have to sit down and analyze who's available before I say who would start. So I think we have to go wait until the squad drop, then we can tell you who would start personally. But me can't tell you because I'm gonna do a prediction for the squad.
So they must say someone in the comment section I say they can't pay Lewis Baker and Hayden together because they need legs in the midfield. I mean, I understand that.
Number
Them have a point. Say it again.
Originally a centre back, the versatile and the back line.
That's true. And we saw him, but he play right back field. I don't think we saw him next back in the team as well.
No, one game he man play right back. Mostly left him play.
So,
last game he play right back.
So for answer them questions real quick. So Lakina asks, what does this mean for Tyrese Hall? Again, it all depends on Lewis Baker's fitness. For see if him fit, we're gonna watch him fitness and the coach should speak well on Tyrese Hall. And Keenan Davis J. Rust. You know say the coach say Andre Brooks is a monster. But you know say Keenan Davis is an absolute monster, people. Keenan Davis is an absolute monster. But I'm gonna finish up with Andre Brooks real quick. People, Andre Brooks, the coach says, is a monster. There's gonna be a conundrum because Bailey are out there, Brooks are out there. How do you play Andre Brooks and Leon Bailey? Again, me prefer Leon Bailey right wing, me prefer Andre Brooks right wing. Again, it's good that Andre Brooks is versatile because he can play central midfield. I personally would have Andre Brooks as a number 8. I would have him as a number 10 then. So probably Andre Brooks are going to be the one that can come play that number 10 role. So you're going to have Andre Brooks or Tyrese Hall, probably if Tyrese Hall finally
you know who to play Tyrese Hall, I'm going to play the Ephraim Mason Clark. Ephraim Mason Clark. And you know why I play Ephraim Mason Clark? Mason Clark get two-way game. He play defensive and he play attacking. He work 2 way after the ball. my player that be Ephraim Mason Clark over there. Me know Tyrese will work very good and you can bring him on in the second half, but Ephraim Mason Clark, remember see my player. Remember say that the leading team in the championship with Coventry right now. I play good for them, assist, him
Yeah.
score goals. Why would you not want to start Ephraim Mason Clark on the left wing? You understand where I come from? Than start Tyrese Campbell. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's a good problem to have though. That's them problem they will have all along. So that one there gonna be a good problem. I did do the top 5 left winger video, and I think my top 5 left wingers again. Looking back at it now, me know why me put John Rowe as number 1, and know a lot of people didn't agree with that. And you can go over there and watch the video if you haven't watched the video as yet. It's on the channel. I think number 2 was Gray, and I think I explained why Gray was at number 2. Number 3 was the baller will play in a Premier League. What's his name again? Baller play for Burnley. The baller name play for Burnley.
Jaden Anthony.
Yeah, Jaden Anthony. So if we get in a Jaden Anthony option, I think he would be top 3. And then I think I had Ephraim Mason Clark as 4 and Tyrese Campbell as 5. So me personally did have Ephraim Mason Clark over Tyrese Campbell as well. But that was my top 5. And Cephas was honorable mention. But Cephas come back and he might play some bad games. So let's see. Let's see. As I tell him, I have no sentiments to no baller.
About Adrian Blake.
What that again?
About Adrian Blake.
No, man, Adrian Blake no reason yet, man. Oh, Adrian Blake for getting our top 5. Cephas in an honorable mention. Adrian Blake not ready yet, man. Next season, next round for Adrian Blake, man. Next campaign.
Well, next campaign, Lisbon.
Yeah, and Lisby them. Who asked about Lisby?
That's when I comment.
I comment. Here comment. Adrian Blake. I hear comment and the coach say no Lisby brother. What the coach say about Lisby though? Him say if they meet the criteria.
But be honest still, you know. But be honest still, you know, if you start now for them players are on better form than Bill, you know, Jaden Anthony and Mason Clark and
but also him explain that to say that they're playing at a higher level. So if you look for better form at a lower level, you still have to go take that into consideration. So Adrian Blake cannot play in a football scout. Adrian Blake not playing I tell us him never ready. I don't know why I'm gonna bring him up on screen. Adrian Blake them for your future, man. For your future. Over there, Andre Brooks were there back. We are talking about again. So Andre Brooks.
You see me pull up Harvey.
Yeah, but Harvey Nibs there at Charlton. Harvey Nibs injured. See the ankle injury for how long? After about 3 decades, Harvey Nibs injured. Yeah, injured, but yo, scout. Go back at giant board and come back again. See, Harvey Nibs are injured how long? Ankle injury, not keep no football since 17th of January.
Louis Bacon injured.
Then that's how I'm saying Louis Bacon.
Look when Louis Baker come back after injury, because he post telegram when he come back after injury.
It's an unknown. It's a return unknown.
Oh.
Yeah, but Andre Brooks for me, I think that if we can't, I would bring him out, play him as a number 10. Personally, I would play him as a number 10 because he can play center.
So who will be a number 8 then? Are your number a CDM? Because people say Hayden can't play 90 minutes. I disagree with them saying that Hayden cannot play 90 minutes.
Personally, if we don't get any reinforcements, which I don't see any much central midfield reinforcements out there per se, again, probably Jermaine have some central midfield reinforcements. But I would go again with Isaac Hayden and Casey Palmer. I'd personally go again with Isaac Hayden and Casey Palmer. Let me read a few comments first. D-Man, who is D-Man Cooley? D-Man Cooley. Big up yourself. If you check SofaScore, all those players' nationality still says England. You know, some fine SofaScore. There's a difference between SofaScore and FootMob. So FootMob changed it. I don't know why SofaScore not change it, D-Man Cooley, but I get what you're saying. So them fix the Reggae Boyz flaws, because only when we fix our flaws we can exploit others. That are true too. But some players like Andre Brooks can come help exploit some flaws.
Somebody else
Because
say
remember,
Andre Brooks is somebody else say Andre Brooks is not a number 10. We don't understand. Have they never watched Andre Brooks play? They say he's not a number 10? Because the year when they go down in the championship, back when they get relegated from Premier League, he was playing as a number 10 in the midfield. So how Andre Brooks is not a number 10? Where people getting logical senses from or them reason? I
so
ever say that no, or you're not a facts behind it that say he's not a number 10.
yeah, but the thing is, for me personally, if I because I have to play one or the other, because right now, again, and Bailey, people are gonna say, oh, you just have to play Bailey because him name Bailey. But no, Bailey is playing Premier League, him not playing full 90 minutes. But the minutes where Bailey are playing at the Premier League compared to minutes where players are playing at a lower league, it's still, when you take it into consideration, it's still equal out each other.
So,
It's not the same minutes.
I ask you a question, King. Attacking midfielder is not a number 10.
Yeah, that's a number 10.
So why am I say somebody I say in a comment say he's an attacking midfielder but not a 10? Oh, that makes sense. Like, oh, that makes sense. We really want to know, like, you're gonna say he's not an attacking midfielder but he's not a 10? You're contradicting yourself.
Alex, stop worrying with the comment. People in the chat, big up on the self chat and hit the like button. How much games do you think Baker will play before the window? Hopefully him fall back this weekend and play. I guess hopefully he's on the bench this weekend. Play some minutes the next weekend and start the next weekend before getting called up. So hopefully him play some minutes before, because I don't even know if he will be trusted if he's not fully fit. Most of Jamaica best players injury prone. I don't know why. Why is that? Why some of the best players them injury prone? What go on? What go on right there? So that's a true thing to say. 4 goals and 1 assist playing as a number 8 for Stoke City, Charlotte. Not normal Lewis Baker. That is not even the important part of his game that we need. Okay, it's how him control the tempo of the ball game. Seriously, Bridgens, when you hit the like button, brother, 200 odd people there and only 55 likes. Come on, Farmer. Farmer tell him to hit the like button. I joke on that. Tough already big up yourself. Charlotte, Lewis Baker know how to keep the football. Russell can't do that consistently. That is the difference between 2 odd players and one still score. So one know how to keep the ball and still score. One only know how to score. You see the difference? That is the difference. That's why I'm titled the video on my title. New players confirmed, which is a Lewis Baker. Who will they replace? And it's so ironic that me a call for Lewis Baker replace a player like John Russell. On a weekend when John Russell score a double. But John Russell will be missing the first game. So, me say bring in Lewis Baker for John Russell. That is a like-for-like change for me. Do you congratulate Reggae Girls, princesses, although they miss a lot of chat? Yeah, man, congratulate them from the start of the show to through. People wanna smash the like button, says Jagans. Jagans, I remind you. Lewis Baker is an attacking midfielder. People better get this defensive midfield out on the mind. No, I don't think nobody have Lewis Baker as a defensive.
And then Lewis Baker is a free kick specialist too, and a dead ball specialist too.
He's a dead ball specialist as well. Okay. Man the player since November. Shake my head. West Harden over Frey, but he wasn't in the list. Nah. West Harden no over, no Frey. We're gonna get around to the right back them soon. I just don't want to go through a few of the comments. All uno. How many that comment there? All uno be man, press the like button. People Newton thing with the comment of the day. The man say all uno be man, press the like button. Be up yourself, Newton. Kick Newton thing. No Tavon Gray. What do you mean by no Tavon Gray, Han? What do you mean by no Tavon Gray? Bro, this man already at all. What do you mean? Tavon Gray is the best option. There's no discussion to be held. All right, so we can move the discussion right there. Dexter won't manage against teams like Congo. Okay. Tavon Gray level 2 low, says Charlotte. So I guess I war go on with Tavon Gray earlier when will the coach name the full squad? I would say at least 7 days before the game, I expect the squad to be dropped. As you walk into the chat, please grab a moment and hit the like button, says Farmer. All right. So big up yourself, Danny Jed in the building also is in the building. Big up yourself, Danny Jed, reminding you to like up the show, 200 and odd people watching, only 70 like. Super chat, tell up why you don't like the show. Yeah, man. Max Aarons, Dujan Sterling are two of the names them. Alvas Powell name is being mentioned on the right back as well. CP say Alvas Powell. All right, we're going to take a look at the right back. Big up yourself, Jason Guna. Big up yourself, my bro. Big up all Pree and all in the chat, says Jason Guna. That voice, yeah, man, the voice where you use, Alex. You use a girl voice for say, I saw the people them talk. Why you not use a rough voice, yeah, Alex? John, sir, did you see what the MLS clubs do to the teams in our region? You man, be a big score job. Brother Gray not good enough. You can pick him. I wouldn't, say Charlotte. Gray's actually a good right back. So I guess we're having a fight in terms of the right back business, you see me? We're having a struggle for the right back. When we're done, so
listen to me. Listen to me. Me rate Ian Free in our midfield. Ian Free just give me something different in our midfield. I think him play good in our midfield to me. I don't know about Uno, but I think him play good in our midfield. Not at the right.
We're tired to put this square pegs in the round hole still in us, so I don't know about that one day again. Right back, speciality. Right back, him play a game in, game out. If him can't make it right back, him not make his squad. Charlotte, it's a good thing none of us as I say who will be chosen. Whenever I say we can just see what I go on. Midfield is key. Says
Great score or win over there.
Yeah, great score. We'll get round to the right, but then just finish up the comments real quick. Gray no do nothing when him play for Jamaica. That's why nobody but you is making a case for him. Okay, all right. I'll make a case for him. I'll continue to make a case for him because he's playing right back. And again, he's playing in one of the top 20 leagues in world football. And he's starting, he's getting minutes. Leon need to come off the bench. Right, people I say Leon to come off the bench, says CP. And put Bobby Reid and Bailey on the bench on the right wing. Oh, Newton thinks it. Put Bobby Reid and Bailey on the right wing. So Bobby that play right back. No more square pegs in round holes. 4 goalkeepers. Them man are 4 goalkeepers, man. 3 goalkeepers. Them I say no, brother. No man are 4 goalkeepers and 4 strikers, man. That's going to 26, man. Easy. So you bring 4 down the middle, 4 keeper, 4 centre back, 4 striker, 2 right winger, 2 left winger, 2 attacking midfielder, 2 number 8, 2 holding midfielder, 2 left back, 2 right back. You get 26, easy 26 man squad that. No man, easy 26. Yeah?
You can be a keeper too.
Oh, you give me Joshua Grant. If I'm a Joshua Grant, you give me as a keeper, you know, give me a keeper boy. And Joshua Grant is excellent.
Boy, I want to Jaden Hebert to play.
I play in top 5 league.
Who that?
Keeper playing in top 5 league.
Who that? Give me keeper now, because I'm been a look for some keeper, you know.
Brandon Austin.
Brandon Austin. I wish for him a play. I'm bring up Brandon
Just
Austin.
like my second keeper.
Second keeper. People, who is a Brandon Austin? We can take a look at Brandon
Austin. Keeper.
I don't know you buy them. Where you make them ball here from? Tottenham. Brandon Austin, him have Jamaican heritage area. We have a circle back and see if him actually have Jamaican heritage. So we can focus on the right back situation first. People can't get through no more comment. Every time King I tell the fans to like up the show, the caller intervene. You don't have to intervene and tell the people them like up the show too, you know. Is him King can stay at him club, people I say CP say King can stay at him club. Alright, Baker plays in a double pivot for Stoke. Alright, who this? Romario Lawrence say, how me not hear nobody I mention Casey Palmer. We talk about Casey Palmer. Alright, people, me can't go through the comments enough. Honestly, if you need a comment, forget people, the comments enough. Me now I continue with the show if we go through them comments. Honestly, I can't stop.
Use up the super chat, people.
People have to use up the super chat from here and then before. Let me go back in that bar game. You see me? Let me go back in the bar game. People are just okay, so Brandon Austin heritage is US Virgin Island and not Jamaica. Jeremy, you know, see, Jeremy, you know, so I'm not bring up no money about them until I do my search myself. I'm not doing that, yeah, Jeremy, you know, see, not doing the research, Jeremy. It's a call.
I'm gonna send you proof.
You send me the proof. You know him parents, you send him birth certificate. Jeremy and say I'm gonna send him birth certificate, you know. But Jeremy, this keeper is not even keeping, Jeremy. This keeper is not even getting no game, not in the squad. When last this keeper play football?
Let me say my foot on keeper.
This keeper not playing no football since July. This keeper hasn't played any football. Jeremy, hear me say, find some ball where we actually play football. Alright, me don't even want to know
The
him.
man in the top level king.
Me don't want to know him.
Top number 1 league. Come on, man.
Me don't want to know him if him not playing the ball. That's the thing there. Me don't want. You see, next time you send me ball, make sure him a play. Me don't want to know. Him supposed to play football. That's the thing. Getting some information, people. But that one is tricky because coach came on here and said that Louis Baker got his passport. So that one is tricky. But Louis Baker is injured and he might be out. So again, I think we can really take Louis Baker off our mind in a way until we see if him forward back fit. So make a move along to the right back situation. And again, would we bring Ian Free still? That's the question, Anan. So, what are the right backs? Let's take a look at the right backs in the team so far. So, the last squad had Ian Free as a right back and Dexter Lembikis as a right back. Now, in my estimation, I don't think Dexter will be making the squad. He's not playing any senior football. He's playing U21 football. Based on the criteria, yes, you can grandfather him, but he's only 21. He's definitely not a grandfather. I know that that's not what it means. But can you grandfather in a player that is playing youth football? I think the word grandfather, or it was used, means that if a player already plays for Jamaica. But you can't grandfather in a player that's playing youth football. Because grandfather and youth are two opposite. So I don't think I can grandfather in Dexter. Dexter, I'm sorry, I can't grandfather in. So that brings us back to Ian Free. So I could try to find some right back to see if actually Ian Free should be there. Alright, so Tavon Gray. There's a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Tavon Gray. Me personally, may have time for Tavon Gray. I think a lot of us use the last game that he played for Jamaica to say that Tavon Gray not good because so Tavon Gray over the weekend again, and this is not reactionary. Don't tell me say me be reactionary because him just scored. Him just score against Blakey. Tavon Gray scored a goal over the weekend. I think that was when? That was yesterday actually. Sunday. Yesterday Tavon Gray scored the game winner in the 99th minute against our very own Andre Blake, who was in goal. I think Blakey made about 5 saves yesterday. Oh, it now come up here. So Blakey actually made a few saves yesterday in the game. A few good stops as well. And also, Tavon Gray scored the winner. And there was another Jamaican that came on the field. Hold on. Seymour Reid. So Seymour Reid came on in the 74th minute. Got a 1v1 against Blakey and tried to chip the ball again. So him get a 1v1 with the full length of the pitch. Dribble down upon Blakey. I tried to chip Blakey. And Blakey just, the chip wasn't chipped high enough. You see me? But people, Tavon Gray. I think a full time now we view Tavon Gray in a different light. Because I think a lot of us really take this Tavon Gray thing, throw him under the bus, and I take it out of proportion right now. Me personally feel so. I feel so we are over the Tavon Gray. Honest to God, I feel overdo this Tavon Gray thing. I think based upon the fact that he's playing in a top 20 league, again, me nah rule out Tavon Gray. Now the other right back them that we've heard being linked to Jamaica, and this player, I'm not sure where his passport is, but Max Aarons again, and people, something very interesting happened with Max Aarons, you know, because Max Aarons is at a club called Rangers, right? But But Max Aarons is currently on loan from Bournemouth. Now, may I ask under the question, people in the comment section. Is Max Aarons not getting the minutes because he's on loan? So the last 5 games, Max Aarons hasn't played a single minute. He was not in the squad for the 2-2 draw versus Celtic. That is the big derby, not in the squad. He was on the bench the previous game versus Livingston. And then he's saying that inactive for Hearts, Motherwells, and Queen's Park Rangers. I don't know. What about Max Aarons? And again, it's so ironic, the Max Aarons situation, because you will see we have another Jamaican prospect over there by the name of Dujan Sterling. And look at these people. The same 2-2 game that is not in the squad against Celtics. Look who is on the bench. Dujan Sterling is on the bench. I mean, not on the bench. Dujan Sterling is a starting right back for the biggest game of them season. Dujan Sterling started that game, not even on the bench. But I'm sure you some ironic about Dujan Sterling, people. He's injury prone again. Look at Dujan Sterling. Dujan Sterling played 90 minutes against Celtic. The game before, he missed the game due to quote-unquote health problems. The game before that, he played 58 minutes and 5 minutes. So Dujan Sterling is actually one that is playing. And Max Aarons, same club, same position, now getting a game. So what do we do right here, people? What do we do? Somebody said Max Aarons is not as good as when he was in the Prem. Jaja. Nah, cut it. Max Aarons can't make our team at this moment. No. Gray, Frey, Sterling, Harding, Latti. Why Seymour 9 of the U20? I think he didn't get released from all reports that I'm hearing. His last game was horrible, bro. That's why. Yeah, I know that his last game was horrible. I think that's why people are whole lot over him. Drop the 4th goalkeeper spot for one extra midfielder. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Them Monday, like Aarons, can't come into the squad. We have been asking for them to play for many years, and he isn't all that good. People come like people right off Aarons, you know. So I guess people based on everything what everybody is saying in the comment section. So thumbs down to Max Aarons. What about Dujan Sterling now, people? Dujan Sterling can't stay fit. And the good thing about Dujan Sterling is that he can play midfield also, even though he can't bother with the run, square pegs in the run holes. But the fact that Dujan Sterling is starting right back, every time this baller is fit, watch your people. The man injured all long. Injure. Next game him there in the squad him start. It look like from Dujan Sterling fit, him gonna start. It look like from Dujan Sterling fit, him gonna start, you know. And they said, looking up. I saw it looking at people. People, big up Fire coming through with the super chat. Big up yourself, Fire. Bless up all Pree TV. Keep up the great work. Or you mean Fire? Fire showing us that the super chat is active, said way, people. Big up yourself. But people, what about Dujan Sterling? What you guys say on Dujan Sterling, people? What you guys say on Dujan Sterling? People, stop one another and hit that like button. People gone over 100 likes. People, do chat. We've gone over 100 likes, guys. If we've gone over 100 likes, so I don't have to tell them to stop one another and hit the like button. You know? You see me? But if you are one of them who haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and hit that like button. But let me see how much likes is currently on the video before we continue. People, encouragement, sweeten labor. But what you guys say on the Dujan Sterling side of things? Yeah, we're over 100 likes. Keep the likes going, said we, people. Keep the likes going. Big up yourself, Fire, with a super chat again, people. Dujan Sterling, what we have to say on Sterling? Because look, while the majority say no to Aarons, you know, people are not me. Based on even the criteria, would Max Aarons meet the criteria? I could take a look at his minutes so far. Let's see if Max Aarons have the required minutes before writing off. Well, our comment section just dash for Max Aarons required. Everybody said no to Aarons. But what about Dujan Sterling? Because here's the ironic thing. If memory serves me right, people, Max Aarons have more minutes for the season so far than Dujan Sterling. Because Dujan Sterling has been injury prone. So where do you guys chat? What want to think about that one day? Chat, what want to say? Max Aarons or Dujan Sterling? Interesting to it. No, sir. Sterling. Could see the minutes. Could see who have better minutes, no? Because on the just dash way. Max Aarons, so this is Dujan Sterling. So far for the season, 11 games played, 667 minutes, 1 goal. I see in the chat, I see the hypocrite them in the chat now. Both good, but Max Aarons. Duvan Max needs a Max Aarons. Max Aarons is in the league. We need both of them, brother. It's a knockout series. Okay, so somebody said both, all right. Yes, he meets the criteria, but why not targeting both? Okay, so most people have said both, all right. Nobody but one man said no to Aarons. Read the comments fully. Okay. So when I say Aarons in still. Right, defensive isn't our weakness, big man. Those height is our weakness. Okay. Is Baker the only player confirmed? The court said Baker had passport. Baker is still injured, so probably Baker not even makes sense right now. Like up the show, Reggae Boys and Girls family. Support the movement, says 876 Jammer. Sterling good as well. He's just injury prone. We don't need Sterling. Defense isn't our weakness. King both. Not only Seymour, the U20s also without former champion, Kai. Yeah. Bring Lambert to replace him if needed. But once upon a time, he was destined to be England international. Yeah, Max Aarons did step on smoke. So most people are saying about, about Dashwa Aarons. Most people are saying about. All right. Half a cut. Bless up yourself, Jairus. We need competition. So most people are saying both people. Most people are saying both. All right. So both is what people are saying. Because Max Aarons have more minutes. Dujan Sterling has 667 minutes compared to Max Aarons 1,724 minutes. Over 1,000 minutes more. Over 20 games more. But Max Aarons are the one we not play right now. So yes, I bring both.
My honorable mention, ready?
Ready.
You know what going to get them need to get him. James Justin again. James Justin have Jamaican heritage. Make sure James Justin have Jamaican heritage. Could bring up James. Yo, it's a baller. It's a baller. Highly rate. See James Justin have Jamaican heritage. So this is James Justin of Leeds. Well, it's a second nationality. It's St. Lucia. It's St. Lucia second nationality, man. I'm a scout. You're not scouting. I'm a scout. You're not scouting. Look at this now. Dujan Sterling. When you look at Dujan Sterling, it says other nationality. It says Jamaica. When you look at Max Aarons, other nationality. Where's Max Aarons? Other nationality. Other nationality says Jamaica. When you look at James Justin, other nationality, it says St. Lucia. Scout them not go on good people. Scout them not scout. Scout them needs to be fired. The man them say scout needs to be fired. James Justin would never lose that right back spot if he could acquire. Definitely. James Justin have Jamaican heritage, but him away than England. Okay, him have Jamaican heritage. But it seems like if St. Lucian heritage stronger than the Jamaican heritage, Him don't even know the difference between Jamaican flag and St. Lucia. I'm scout them a pressure, I'm a scout star. I scout them a pressure. Yeah. I think them said James Justin have some family where waiting. They Mr. Speed. The clock are run down. England now calm. James Justin is excellent, man, but I don't know. It says St. Lucia. I work with who I see other nationalities say Jamaica. If I see other nationalities say Jamaica. The only late last minute addition should only be players who were interested before and wasn't picked, or had passport or citizen paperwork's problem. The fantasy league thing isn't good. Remember again, we didn't qualify. So we can't be choosy right now. We didn't qualify with the soup group, so we can't be choosy right now. We have to bring in additional reinforcement. So them say both. So people, I guess the last saying is on Max Aarons and Dujan Sterling, I guess both. So what does that mean for Ian Frey? I don't know.
What about the player of the year? What day?
Who that?
Dwayne. The meat of the day.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Who's that? All right, back?
Yeah.
I'm not bring you up unless you have Jamaica passport. I mean Jamaica heritage. Jamaica Dwayne. Let's see who is that. He's a right back. He's 27 years old. All right, so people will find one. All right, the scout is back on track, people. The scout is here with a right back. 27-year-old Dwayne was played 1,400 minutes over there in the Turkey. It's not a first division in my play. A second, he doesn't meet the criteria. He's not playing Turkish first league. He not meet the criteria. We can't keep it now. The scout strikes again, people. Him find one baller where they are one second division league. Him not gonna make the cut.
Check Darnell Furlong.
Oh?
Darnell Furlong.
Which league that? He met the criteria?
Well, he played for team playing the Premier League recently.
I don't know the ball of the man. Terry Long?
Furlong, Furlong.
DRNEL?
Hello?
I don't know the ball of there. We can't find him. Your ball if you have name we are playing.
He played for Ipswich, Darnell Furlong. Furlong. Yeah.
Boy, let's go. Oh, see him, we'll find him. Finally find him. 30-year-old right back. It's a man, sir, at time, not other nationality, a man. Scott. I give me headache, people. It's a man, sir, at time, other nationality.
Need a more king.
Man, sir, it's a Scott, I get for him. Scout has stressed me.
You can't listen to you for your
Scout, yeah, stress me out. Me all a rhyme, Scout. Me can't listen to the app. What if the app say a man, sir, at him other nationality? Jesus Christ. This Scout has stressed me out, people. But yeah, people, so let's bring both of them, alright. So, I guess, if we bring both, where does that leave Ian Frey? People have 2 more minutes to run out. Before I leave, though, I need to talk about a few players before I leave. I have to talk about Keenan Davis, people. I have to talk about Keenan Davis because you see that youth, yeah? People, let me tell you something about Keenan Davis. Keenan Davis as the next baller is basically, I would say, is he injury prone? I think Keenan Davis is injury prone, but Keenan Davis is a monster, people. Absolute monster. Look at this, people. 28-year-old left-footed monster for striker. He scored today. People, the baller come off an injury and missed the last 3 games. Right back in the starting lineup. Not only was he in the starting lineup, he drew the penalty and he scored the penalty. Well, and now I'm looking at something else. So Keenan Davis leading the line for Udinese over there in the Italian Serie A. I think if you ask me, he's my starting number 9. If you ask me, Keenan Davis is a monster, and in my opinion, he should be your starting number 9. Me don't want nobody tell me nothing. Bowser not playing a football. Bailey Kadamachi not playing a football. Him just move, but him still not playing a football. I think as much as Bailey Kadamachi not playing a football, boy, if him dead, him dead. If him not dead, I care to post. See, they're not in the squad all long. Him that play for Sheffield, but
I would say I would bring him 20-year-old striker. I would bring him, said we. But the striker when me say starting striker, Keenan Davis. Shaman not playing a ball. Bailey Kadamachi not playing right now. Roman Burrell injured. We might just have a striker crisis. But hopefully them forward back. Hopefully Burrell forward back in time. Warner Brown not playing a ball. Actually, Warner Brown teammate has scored a goal in Rhyme Edwards right now. So if you ask me, Rhyme Edwards over Warner Brown right now. Sad to say. Go ahead, Jim.
Louis Dublin.
Louis Dublin. Some scared people. Wonder if the scout will strike again. Let's see if the scout will strike once more.
You know, say look like me have go use it up because you're up. You look like you're up your criteria.
Yeah, I'm up on my criteria, man. If me can't see what it say. If me can't see what it say, second nationality. Or if me I say second nationality, I say something else. Me can't find bird paper right now. Alright, so Dublin, it now say nothing about him second nationality. 8 goals, 30 games. Playing for Preston Norton in the championship and loan from Aston Villa. Good ball at this, but I don't know nothing about him paperwork, so paperwork there. Because it's not even say other nationality as Jamaica. So I'm not saying nothing right. So if him have heritage, big up himself, but I'm not saying nothing. I want a secret ball on that. But the ball I know for sure is not a secret is Keenan Davis, people. Keenan Davis.
Campbell some more time and see him perform.
Norman Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Norman Campbell a left wing option. Rated Norman Campbell not even make the honorable mentions. I guess I have to put him in the right wing honorable mentions then people. But yeah, see the people, Keenan Davis, other nationality, left foot, Jamaica, preferred foot, left foot, country of birth, England, other nationality, scout. Let me show you some scout. It's when I go on my app and I look at other nationality, it should be saying Jamaica. Or you have to bring their birth paper to me, or their parents' birth paper to me, I'm missing nationality. But if I'm not seeing other nationality saying Jamaica here, I really don't talk about the players then.
Check Miles label.
Okay, I think he have paperwork. But Labour not scoring a goal, man. Labour not scoring a goal, man. Striker from Charlton. No striker not scoring a goal. Miles Labour, 22-year-old. 3 goals in 33 games. He might play a lot of minutes too. 16 minutes in last game. Yeah, to have Jamaican heritage. I think I wanted the Charlton with that where they have the Jamaica flag. So big up that. But people, Keenan Davis. Keenan Davis me really. And make sure it's a Keenan Davis getting flaws. Nothing matter. If players don't have their passport or are committed to playing, I would advise Pree to stay with his core and maybe pick 1 or 2 players to fill in where we are weak like strikers. Personally, if you ask me, I think we'll see about 5 new heritage players. If you ask me, I think there will be about 5. Mark my words. I think there will be about a handful of new heritage players in this squad, if you ask me. I think a right back, whether that is Max Aarons. I think a centre forward on the screen, I wouldn't mind it be Keenan Davis. If Louis Baker fit and have him passport, again, we don't know what going right there. So, well, that's 3. Andre Brooks a 4. And I would say 5, if you ask me, would be Mason Clark. Ephraim Mason Clark. Those are the 5 when I think. If you ask me, those are the 5 when I think is the most possible 5. Probably if Baker situation is sort out, or if Baker situation is sort out, they can rule him out, so that a 4. And let's see again the president saying that you're not from the man himself, which is Mesa Greenwood. So again, yeah, the youth from Coventry, the number 10, his name is Ephraim Mesa Clark. Mesa Greenwood, yeah man, Mesa Greenwood. Let's see if Mesa Greenwood can do another 5. But those would be welcome addition to the squad. If we get more, welcome them. Personally, people, yeah.
More check one more player on the app.
Who that?
Romain Monday.
Who?
Romain Monday.
Romain Mundle. You know, say a fireball of that. A fireball of that in a Romain Mundle. Sunderland. Yeah, that matter. But give me some Premier League baller. People, the scout active again. The scout give me a Premier League baller, people. We got a Premier League baller coming right up. 21-year-old left winger. 21-year-old left winger. I'm happy saying other nationality, Jamaica. I'm happy saying Jamaica. Yes, scout is working again. People, scout finding people with Jamaican nationality. Yeah.
King, not because the app say, not because the app say, yo, them and Jamaican nationality, no mean wrong.
I'm not say wrong, but me I tell you what my app say if my app not show it.
I mean, that's what say your criteria that's still, but I guess you just have to put in a your app and bring them.
Yeah, man. If you say, me just believe, say, if it's other nationality in my app, that means that somebody somewhere knows something. You get me? I said somebody somewhere knows something. Because you know, I just get up and say other nationalities, Jamaican like that. The Romain Mundla play Premier League, 581 minutes in the league, 16 games. Let's see. All right. I think him probably way down the pecking order in terms of left wingers, but he's actually playing Premier League. So in terms of left wingers that are playing Premier League, when the next left winger name we are play Premier League again, when we just start go. The one we actually have support. Jaden Anthony people. Them ball them here talk about. J-A-I-D-O-N.
Me bring Anthony on the show now.
Yeah, them ball them if you talk about Jaden Anthony, man. People here that scout us around remember saying they bring Anthony on the show. See then when you look for Anthony and you scroll down, it's supposed to say other nationality. It's a big Jamaica flag and you say, yeah. Those are the players who can come add value to the team, man. So we get a Jaden Anthony, Ephraim Mesa Clark, you know what I mean? That me talk about. Kyle Walker Peters don't have Jamaica in his mind. Yeah, so people, I think we can, yeah, let's take a look at Jaden Anthony stats so far. People, 8 goals in the Premier League in 28 games and assists. Them kind of ball me talk about. Look at Romain Mundle now. Yeah, I play Premier League, 0 goals, 581 minutes. Take a look at Jaden Anthony. A boys to men. And a Backstreet Boys. A boys to men. Jaden Anthony play over 1,300 minutes more. 8 goals, assist to him name. Starter last game and play 90 minutes. Look at Romain Mundle now. Romain Mundle is for the future. It's not for the now. Even though he's playing Premier League, you know, some sound bias. Someone like a hypocrite still. He's playing Premier League still. But I don't think he's getting the requisite minutes. But think, personally, people, somehow I prefer Andre Brooks. Even though Andre Brooks is playing the championship. And even though Andre Brooks play on the right wing, I prefer Andre Brooks. Personal. But foolish if we see 5 new players. Speed doesn't know that the hype was the same for Latibody, Ravel, Russell, and the rest. Championship players aren't going to save Jamaica. A together team will. Yeah, but a together team with the likes of can get into Premier League players like Anthony. What about Premier League players? King, Jaden, Anthony, and Fire. What you mean, Duvan McNeil? Them ball that we are talking about. Jaden Anthony we are talking about. Romain Mundle, I think, is for the future, even though he's playing Premier League, to be honest. Andre Brooks, them man, they do the damn thing. Ephraim Mesa Clark. Them man, we are talking about people. They see me, even though it's championship football. But look at this. We can talk about championship football now. Ephraim Mesa Clark is currently with Coventry.
7 goals, 5 assists in 32 games, leading the championship on his way to the Premier League. So 2-2s Ephraim Mason Clark a Premier League ball. Do the maths, no man. Do the maths. The hype wasn't the same. Yeah, people, but do the maths. People hit the like button. I think me really, yeah, me have a few more things more to talk about before we run out the show.
What if I left back we about the thing, you know?
What if I what?
Left back.
Yeah, I have a portion of left back. For real, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. You know, I said me have a few things to talk about before we run out the show. Alright, so me have a comment from Karumi. Me gonna bring up yeah, me gonna just bring up a few things here real quick. Also people, the U20 Reggae Boyz them, we did a live watch along playing tomorrow in the Do or Die game. So that is tomorrow, the U20 Reggae Boyz them. I should be doing a live watch along tomorrow as well. And we have a few things more I highlight before me round up the show. Let me just bring them up real quick and highlight them real quick. And then we can run out the show, people, for the night. I will go again tomorrow. Now, I must say big up everybody that came through with them super chat as well. And big up everybody who hit that like button. Big up everybody that's commenting down there in the comment section as well. Big up everybody, people. It all goes hand in hand. And it all helps to boost the channel. Alright, so before I want to show people, let's just take a look at these last few things. Again, people, once again, let me bring up this again. And I must say, people, Coach Stanley, Jersey, birthday party this Saturday, not this Saturday, Saturday, March 14, GW Car Park, 1 Caledonia Avenue. Come out early and support Coach Stanley on his Jersey birthday party. Big up Coach Stanley. And again, Angela's annual cookout, you can touch base. I don't know why there's not a phone number there's a phone number. Let me see if a phone number is down by the base right there. Oh yes, the phone number on screen there. If you're interested, Angela's, that is the legend grandmother, people. The legend grandmother annual cookout. You see me March 20th. You see me, if you feel like we give the legend a strength, give the legend a strength. You see me also big up the Reggae Girls them for their 3-2 victory. Now, the comment on screen, people, is the comment of the day. I say me ever start this, I need to be consistent. So in a video, Coach Karun, maybe big up yourself, say every baller want to play in the World Cup. Every baller want to play in the World Cup. So in the qualification, want to play in the World Cup, and we play. Every baller want to play in the World Cup, and we play so in our qualification. First, we need to tell all these players World Cup qualification is about life and death, sacrifice for the country, says Coach Karumi. People will talk about Tavan Gray again, but we have to big up Tavan Gray for getting the goal against Philadelphia Union, against Blakey, and also coming out with the Man of the Match award. People, Mikel Antonio moved to Halcelia has been confirmed. You don't know, he's now over there with his teammate Mace Olgate in the Qatari League. So we have to say big up to the man himself, Mikel Antonio again. Mikel Antonio can go over there and score some goals, people. Is it too late for Mikel Antonio? Talk the truth, people. Is it too late? What is about Antonio? Is it too late, or can he still get a call up to this playoff team? Or we have to make it to the World Cup first and him go play? And probably if we make it, him get called up. What is about Antonio real fast, people? Real quick. Is it too late for Antonio? Seymour Reid got a one-on-one with Blake. Yeah, and that shit where see him read a try chip the keeper. Him can join the coaching staff, say King Chalice. John, I want to say about Antonio real quick. He was a monster. We never made use of him, Antonio. So yeah, Antonio made his move, people. Let's see if Antonio can do the damn thing. Let's see if Antonio can do the damn thing. Score some goals, Mikel Antonio, and get a name back in contention. It's too late, Reggae Boyz. Reactor said it's too late. People them say too late in Antonio, and me say so, you know. Bounty Killer man says stay home, too old. Stay home, him too old. Let the youth players them get the spot. January star people. So when I did Antonio. I saw when I did the legend of Antonio. God. Jermaine, come from Monday, but what you say about Antonio? Too late. Top scout, Jermaine.
Well, I think for Antonio, honestly, I want one of the best striker Jamaica. Way. My opinion. So you without proven, you see me? Or sharp.
Say not too late.
Well, I never said too late no upon Cristiano.
You hear that, people? It's never too late. That is the official scout. Charlotte said not too late if we can't get the players to play striker. Clifton. Oh wait, King Charlie said it is Father Bling. You don't know what go on YouTube. Big up yourself, Father Bling. Big up yourself. At this month of March, all recruiting supposed to start by the 10th of this month. No later. We want to play for who want to play for us. Who want to play for us? Play for us. Them just need to focus on the mission, says Clifton. Shuttleworth. Too much old and cold player, says 876 Jamra. So that one never be interesting. Now people make a round out the show with this video on your screen right now. Very interesting, people. And this is on your screen. This is very important to look on your screen right now, people. Stop what you're doing, hit the like button, but look on your screen. This is today's man of the match in the Italian Serie A. In a game in the Italian Serie A for Udinese. I can't show the goal, but it's the beast, the monster, with a man of the match trophy in the Serie A. But that is not the most important part of the man of the match trophy. Take a look at the top of the screen. And if you can see what me see, there's a song that is playing. And the song is by who? Tommy Lee Sparta. Named Some Boy. You know the song? Some Boy. People, Some Boy. Let me tell you what the song. Some Boy. Some boys see the link and think of the link on the chain. You don't mess with it. People can't sing, you know. That is Keenan Davis. Some boy. The people, the man well in tune. Yeah, the man ready, man. The man ready. Some boys see the link and think of the link on the chain. You don't mess. Oh, bastard. This is a signal the ball has sent. The ball has sent a signal. This is what you call virtue signal, not virtue signal. This is what you call country signaling. The man has signal the plane like elephant, man. Signal the plane, make we signal the plane. The man want to on the plane to go play some. To go play some playoffs. The man has signal the plane. Signal the man have Tommy Lee song. Some boys see the link and think of the link on it. You know, say I want to talk about song, people. And you know, say I never do this video. I left this for next show. But me gonna do it now. Me gonna do it now for round out the show. Because this is very, very important to me do it now. Me gonna do it in a separate video. I might not get to do it in a separate video, knowing me. So me gonna do it right now. Me gonna put two images on your screen. And it's very interesting, them two images here will come up right now. The two images on your screen is going to be very, very, very interesting. So you want to stick around for this one. You want to look at the screen and identify what is happening
So, tell you, people, me I tell you, me I tell you. So watch this now. Watch this now, people. Me never that talk about it. Some boys see the link and think see a link on the chain. But Dan the long time I hear from the general. But Dan last time forward was a speed interviews. Perhaps my forward Duval McNeil that is done by design. I play a Tamil spot a song. Alright, so look at the screen and identify what's happening right now. So on your screen is the Jamaica Observer article saying that JFF urges Jamaicans to support boys in final World Cup bid. The article goes on to say Jamaica Football Federation President Michael Ricketts is urging fans to support the Reggae Boyz' final chance at a spot at the 2026 World Cup, as tickets for their intercontinental match against New Caledonia are set to go on sale February 26. Where are the tickets on sale already? I not even realize. People don't care about the tickets now. But this is the most important thing. So people see that picture here. And the picture here, I take that picture here, or I take that picture here, screen grab it. Very important. People remember say Mexico, you don't need no visa for go to Mexico, even though I don't want to encourage people to go to Mexico. I don't know what's going on with Mexico right now, because I was see some unrest that going on there. People when they check on the travel advisory first before when they go to Mexico. People, you know something about a jersey. I'm going to show you something about a jersey. You see upon a jersey, a curacao upon the arm, you know. And you know, say me that wear that jersey, I've never realized a curacao upon the arm of the jersey. Curacao, the jersey, the Ajax jersey, the red, gold, and green Bad Marley jersey, a curacao upon the hand. Feel like that jersey, them trick way and make me all wear that jersey in the qualifier. Should I never wear that jersey in the qualifier, people? I dash it way. Me, I dash it way. Me, I dash with that jersey. I last time when I see that jersey up on the screen, I can't believe Curacao upon it. And my fault, people. My apologies. Them trick we and put Curacao. Anyways, back to the bargain. So watch this now, people. Look at the screen and identify the monitor. So this was a post by Jamal Music. You know, Jamal, them say one dunce man Jamal. And it's very ironic that even though him call himself dunce man, people, in a Jamal lyrics, he might talk about dunce man and all kind of thing, but the youth, him sing some song, scamming song and thing, and in all honesty, all that I get, me I realize, say, even the song them know, the hot song them know, but the youngsters them I listen to, because people, me and the youngsters, no more. But with the juvenile them I listen to, it's a bag of scamming song, it's a bag of song about them thing. But I find say Jamal have a few songs where motivational, uplifting. Time are one of them. You see me, even Ballon d'Or it have. If you look at the songs them for what they are, Time especially, go for Time, very motivational. But you see, Jamal, it seems that Jamal, I don't know if this is, I don't think this was airport, this was Jamaica airport or Martinique airport. I don't know. This one look like Martinique. I don't know if this is Jamaica airport. I've never been to Montego Bay airport before. Next time I travel, I actually need to go to Montego Bay airport and stop. Fly out a Norman Manley, like a Norman Manley alone of airport. But yeah, I don't know if this is Sangstad or this is Martinique. Somebody in the chat can tell. A Norman Manley that right, a Norman Manley. Right. I wish part of Norman Manley this. That's how long I travel. Well, a Norman Manley. Alright, them say a Norman Manley. So yeah, Norman Manley them say. But at the airport. We know what airport. Now this was the Reggae Boyz team that traveled to Martinique the other day. Right? This is Charlotte say I be a foolish is him saying. But and there are vibes. But I know man make a show and something in the people. So him post a picture upon his Instagram page and the caption reads Reggae Boyz and in full cap input. Believe, right? Yeah, follow me. Yeah, follow me. All right. I'm not talk about him. Again, people, we name Reggae Boyz for a reason. The football and the music tied together. Can't go around that. The football and the music tied together. Is him. Watch this now. Him type Reggae Boyz and him type Believe, right? And as I say, I have a song with name Time. But look at the song with name Father. And again, me personally, I don't really listen to them song here. I go party and them a play. I will have vibe to it. I didn't even know this song until I see this post, right? But I'm showing you something very interesting about this song, this post, what he make as it relates to Believe, right? Right, didn't miss out Rico Henry assist, right, Jano? Yeah, I always I try tie things. No, me I tell you, I see it and me I say, what are the odds that Rich God himself, man never call me Rich God. People, all right, hold on. Make the plot thickens, you know. Remember, you know, me don't know the song, you know. The song named Father. It's a 39 Ballon d'Or, Yo Luigi, all kind of things. I don't know what it matter. But the chorus, I wait there. The chorus is very interesting. Wait there. Hold on. I wrong song this, how we song this. Father. 39, Believe that one, yeah. Whole Florida. People, I don't know what the hell is this. But guess. You see me, and me are the man we take sense out of everything. Candlelight, my style work, accept my flaws, believe say time at work. Get your reward. I dunce, me no do not talk nor critique. What is this? Dark, me have a hard time for read. Ask for me want and receive. Oh yes, see the part of the song is interesting. I park, the pop, and a beep, right? But here comes the important part of the song. You can't do if you no believe. You can't do if you no believe. But it's very interesting, you know, people. You know, say when time I click on the picture on your screen. Hold on, this is the song. But you know, so I click on the picture, I'm bring up about the picture. People. See the picture here, people, and tell me for me, I pray too deep in all of this. But look at the picture, man. Bring up about the picture. Remember, you know, the man post the picture and post. What it say under the post? It's a Reggae Boyz Believe in a full cap. And the song we ma play named Father. And in that same song we named Father, in the chorus, there's a line that says, here would the line say, you can't do if you don't believe. So you see, if you don't believe, say Reggae Boyz are going to World Cup, you can't do. You have to believe. So you see me know say you can't do if we don't believe. And it start with me I believe. I park, the pop, and a beep. Hear them lyrics say. Important, you can't do if you don't believe. Remember me tell you that you can't do if you don't believe. Isn't it? People must think I write this.
Explain that.
Eh?
They were all around the world to explain that.
No, I couldn't find the lyrics. And the lyrics I couldn't find. Me that look for you can't do if you don't believe.
But the part of that tune is still a part, the pop and a BB. That's a right the lyrics, no lie. But people may leave it right, that's how you can't do if you don't believe. Big up yourself to everybody in the comment section. Big up yourself, Jeremy, and thanks for tuning in. People hit that like button on your way up. Do you think, bro, me I listen? Yeah. So people may leave it right there, so you can't do if you don't believe, right? That's how me leave it. As Jamal say. But people, until next time, I don't know. Thanks for everybody who are tuning in. You see me? You mind playing tricks on you, Devon? Devonport, I can't do if you don't believe. You can't do if you don't believe. The famous song of the one Jamal himself. You see me? Big up yourself to Devonport. I go and put in the work. Clifton Shuttleworth, big up yourself. Big up yourself, my co-host for the night, Jeremy and Top Scout. Big up yourself. People, thanks for everybody way. Hit that like button, everybody way. Have them super chat. Watch Davis to them. Good, yeah, man, Davis. And also, people, you know, there's a reason why I'm, highlight Rico Henry. We know Rico Henry quality people. But until next time, people, it's your boy King. You don't know. Smash the like button on your way out. Until next time, good. Big up yourself.
When Pree TV, big them up. Yes, everyone, in case you for me, big up Pree TV. Like, share, subscribe.
Boom! You don't know about TV, we are big up, you don't know. Boom! I go Pree TV, you don't know how to take. Big up yourself every time. Like, share, and subscribe to Pree TV.
And we tell them, say, Pree TV, and we tell them thirst is nothing. Zoom in for the diamond then.
Oh,
Image
shit.
is everything. Obey your image, and we make them know. I've seen enough TV before, but I've never seen a TV like this. I've seen enough station before, Pree TV, the one you top the list. Room! Shizzle for cheesy. I didn't know big enough Pree TV would be so easy. Kaboom! Room! Sham! Kaboom!